3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, this is ShadowLink793 here. We're here with my cousin.
Hey, what's up, people?
And we decided to take a little break from Let's Playing for a bit. And we decided to read off the top 100 evil overlord list you can find on TV Tropes. I'll put the link in the description box if you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you want to follow along with us, then cool. Okay, I guess I'll start off. Number 1. My Legions of Terror will have helmets with clear plexiglass visors, not face-concealing ones. That could be useful, cause then your henchman can actually fucking see.
I'm trying to remember what henchman didn't have that. I think that's 80s cartoon. I think
maybe.
Because I don't think now they do that. Either that or they wear a ski mask and goggles over their eyes.
What about stormtroopers in Star Wars?
Hey, I thought those helmets were clear plexiglass visors.
Are they?
Well, maybe they just suck at shooting.
Okay, I guess.
Even though they're basically cloned from Jango Fett, that doesn't really make any sense.
Well, the prequels mention it, so it's canon. So I guess. Anyway, your turn.
Number 2, my ventilation ducts will be too small to crawl through. That makes sense.
Otherwise known as stop the Metal Gear Solid rule.
Well, technically, if you try crawling through a ventilation duct, you make a lot of noise.
First floor ventilation shaft.
I saw it on Mythbusters.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. Number 3. My noble half-brother whose throne I usurped will be killed, not kept anonymously imprisoned in a forgotten cell of my dungeon. Yeah, obvious rule is obvious.
Yeah, I never understood why those guys even do that in the first place. I mean, what? Are you gonna, hold him for ransom?
Why? Why would you hold him for ransom? You pretty much got his throne. What else do you want?
I think the reason why is because A, plot point, and B, maybe the bad guy isn't such a bad guy, and he couldn't really kill his noble half-brother.
Maybe. I don't know. Number 4.
Okay. Number 4. Shooting is not too good for my enemies.
Yes.
What? Wait, hold on.
What, does the rule confuse you? Does the rule confuse you? Hello? Okay, guys, he dropped. Just give it a second. He'll be back in a few seconds.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, that was fast. Okay,
no. Say what number 4 is actually saying.
Shooting is not too good for my enemies.
What does that mean?
It means that if you can shoot them, shoot them. You don't have...
What?
If you can shoot them, then shoot them. They're not above getting shot at. Because usually when the bad guy wants to kill their enemy, it's like a grand old-fashioned, they want to make them the perfect defeat.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Doing those trap stings?
Yeah, so basically if you have the chance to shoot and kill him, just do it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, number 5. The artifact which is the source of my power will not be kept on the mountain of despair beyond the river of fire, guarded by the dragons of eternity. It'll be in my safe deposit box. The same applies to the object, which is my one weakness. Obvious rule is obvious.
Okay, that makes sense.
The obvious rule is obvious.
Okay. Number 6. I will not gloat over my enemy's predicament before killing them.
You don't monologue in front of your enemy, otherwise known as supervillain trope number 9,000,002.
Okay.
Number 7. When I've captured my adversary and he says, "Look, before you kill me, will you at least tell me what this is all about?" I'll say no and shoot him. No, on second thought, I'll shoot him and then say no.
Cause come on, man, you're just stalling.
You're just stalling your ass off.
Stupid.
I know.
Okay, number 8. After I kidnap the beautiful princess, we will be married immediately in a quiet civil ceremony. Not a lavish spectacle in 3 weeks' time during the final phase of my plan will be carried out.
Yeah. You don't wanna put it off anymore. I guess.
I don't understand why you need to marry her. Can't you just I don't know, take her?
just take her right there and there.
Yeah.
I guess. But I guess if you're
Yeah, but sure.
I guess in the villain's mind, if he's married to the woman, then he's hers forever. But whatever. Okay. Number 9. I will not include a self-destruct mechanism unless absolutely necessary. If it is necessary, it will not be a large red button labeled danger, do not push. The big red button marked do not push will instead trigger a spray of bullets on anyone stupid enough to disregard it. Similarly, the on and off switch will not be clearly labeled as such.
That is a very good idea.
That is so fucking genius.
If I had to have a self-destruction mechanism, I'd have it on my person.
Indeed. If you absolutely need to have one, it's better just to put it on you.
I know, right? Or say the magic words.
Self-destruction gets initiated.
I guess.
Yes.
Okay, number 10. I will not interrogate my enemies in the inner sanctum.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, did he cut off?
No, I'm back,
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, you didn't cut off.
Well... Oh, really?
You didn't cut off. So, I will not interrogate my enemies in the inner sanctum. A small hotel well outside my borders will work just as well. I guess that's a good plan, because if you interrogate them in your inner sanctum, there's a chance they'll break out and then just steal all your shit and then fight back against you.
Or tell everyone where it's at.
And then have like a full-scale like army at your doorstep.
Fuck. Okay, number 11. I will be secure in my superiority. Therefore, I will feel no need to prove it by leaving clues in the form of results or leaving my weaker enemies alive to show they pose no threat.
Otherwise known as the Riddler rule. God damn it, Riddler. You're just setting yourself up for failure if you're leaving clues for Batman to go track your ass. Number 12. One of my advisors will be an average 5-year-old child. Any flaws in my plan that he is able to spot will be corrected before implementation. Okay.
Just imagine just getting like, hey, I need your son in my team of evildoers.
Why? Just cause.
Make sure my plan, like, is foolproof.
It'll totally work.
I mean, like, he's gonna get paid $10 an hour, and he's only 5 years old, so
Yeah.
you're getting a good deal.
Indeed.
I think he's interning. There you go. I want him to be my intern.
And this will show up on his college application.
Yeah, he's totally gonna have a good future.
Indeed. Anyway.
Okay, number 13. All slain enemies will be cremated, or at least have several rounds of ammunition emptied into them, not left for dead at the bottom of the cliff.
Yes.
The announcement of their deaths, as well as any accompanying celebration, will be deferred until after the aforementioned disposal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Double tap, mother.
Number 14. The hero is not entitled to a last kiss, a last cigarette, or any form of last request. Obvious rule is obvious. Because they will just use that rule to just immediately have a response to stopping your evil plan. It happened. It's like the James Bond rule right there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 15. I will never employ any device with a digital countdown. If I find that such a device is absolutely unavoidable, I will set it to activate when the counter reaches 1 minute 17 seconds. And the hero is just putting his plan into operation.
Yes.
That's stupid. I would have, made it 10 seconds.
Well, to each his own. Number 16. I will never, under the sentence, but before I kill you, there's just one thing I want to know.
So that just falls under the stalling thing, monologue thing,
Yeah.
last request thing.
And usually when that happens to the villain, they usually get defeated at the end. Anyway.
Okay. Number 17. When I employ people as advisors, I will occasionally listen to their advice.
Obvious rule is obvious.
Well,
Yeah, listen to your advisors, freaking evil overlords. You hired them for a reason. Number 8.
nah, they're just here to look cool.
Yeah. Number 18. I will not have a son. Although his laughably underplanned attempt to usurp power would easily fail, it would provide a failed distraction at a crucial point in time. Yeah. I guess.
Okay. Number 19. I will not have a daughter. She would be as beautiful as she was evil. But one look at the hero's rugged countenance and she'd betray her own father.
The Talia al Ghul rule? I guess. That's it. That's the first thing that comes to mind whenever I think of that. Number 20. Despite its proven stress-relieving effect, I will not indulge in maniacal laughter. When so occupied, it's too easy to miss unexpected developments that a more attentive individual could adjust to accordingly. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So stupid.
I know, but the villain's gotta have some kind of thing to keep him occupied if you want to take advantage of it.
Stupid.
Anyway.
Number 21. I will hire a talented fashion designer to create original uniforms for my Legion of Terror. As opposed to some cheap knockoffs that make them look like Nazi stormtroopers, Roman foot soldiers, or savage Mongol hordes. All were eventually defeated, and I want my troops to have a more positive mindset.
Oh my god, that outfit is fabulous!
Well, that's your game moment for the day.
Indeed.
And we got it on tape.
Okay, number 22. No matter how tempted I am with the prospect of unlimited power, I will not consume an energy field bigger than my head. Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Okay. Consuming any energy field bigger than my head.
Yes.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, number 23. I will keep a special cache of low-tech weapons and train my troops in their use. That way, even if the heroes manage to neutralize my power generator and or render the standard issue energy weapons useless, my troops will not be overrun by a handful of savages armed with spears and rocks.
Otherwise known as Ewoks. That's the Ewoks rule. Yeah, that would be useful. We don't want our stormtroopers getting defeated by Ewoks, right? And having our entire empire defeated by them. Number 24. I will maintain a realistic assessment of my strengths and weaknesses. Even though this takes some of the fun out of the job, at least I will never utter the line, "No, this cannot be. I am invincible!" After that, death is usually instantaneous. Yeah, that's kind of obvious, but okay.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Your turn.
Number 25. No matter how well it would perform, I will never construct any sort of machinery which is completely indestructible except for one small and virtually inaccessible vulnerable spot.
Death Star.
I will never understand why that would be built in the plans in the first place, but I don't know, maybe it was a spot for, like, I don't know, an extension to the Death Star.
There's just this little hole here that, you know, it's not a big deal or anything. It
was meant for the extension.
But why would you design that in your unbeatable super weapon? Why?
I don't know.
Were you really too lazy just to plug up that little hole with some metal or something?
I don't know.
Whatever. Okay.
The architect's probably be like, "Shut up! You try making a super galactic weapon for an evil empire of the galactic universe."
Indeed. Okay, number 26. No matter how attractive certain members of the rebellion are, there is probably someone just as attractive who is not desperate to kill me. Therefore, I will think twice before ordering a prisoner sent to my bedchamber. Bow chicka wow.
Shut up.
I can't think of a scenario where that's happened, but yeah, it makes sense.
She wants to kill you in your sheets.
But she's so goddamn cute.
But in your sheets.
In your sheets.
There are things women aren't supposed to know about you at night.
Gross.
Number 27. I will never build only one of anything important. All important systems will have redundant control panels and power supplies. For the same reason, I will always carry at least 2 fully loaded weapons.
At all times. Yes.
That's okay, I got a spare.
I got a spare. I just destroyed your power generator. I have a spare. Fuck.
Aha! I disabled your weapon. It's okay, I have a spare.
We destroyed the Death Star. That's okay, we have a spare.
What?
Okay, wait.
What the fuck has that been?
Oh, it's just a brass. Okay, anyway. Number 28. My pet monster will be kept in a secure cage from which it cannot escape and into which I cannot accidentally stumble into. Yes. I can't think.
Put that shit in the basement.
Put that shit in the bin. Put your Rancor somewhere else. Anyway. Your turn. Number 29. Okay, I'll read it then. I will dress in bright and cheery colors and so throw my enemies into confusion. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh, number 29.
Jesus. Number 29. I will dress in bright and cheery colors and sort of throw my enemies into confusion. Can you imagine, like, fucking Darth Vader in, like, orange?
I would not be able to take the movie seriously anymore.
Exactly, but that's the point.
Well, doesn't the Joker dress in brightly colors and he throws his enemies into confusion?
I don't think purple is bright.
Well, it depends on what color, but I guess.
It's mauve.
It's mauve.
Shout out to Hey Arnold.
That stupid Hey Arnold episode. It's not
The
purple.
Mauve Storm.
The Dark Avenger.
The Mauve Storm.
The Dark Avenger. Okay, anyway, back.
I got it. How about we call it the Mauve Avenger?
Stinky, we are not calling our go-kart the Mauve Avenger. 2 seconds later. I cannot believe we are calling our go-kart the Mauve Avenger.
I don't know. I think a better name would be called Dark Storm then.
That would be the case, but you know, I guess they're kids, man. They're like what? They were like what in the 4th grade?
I guess, but like, come on, guys. There are other words you could use.
You're not. There's an infinite number of words in the vocabulary.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Better than the Mauve Avenger.
Okay. Anyway, number 30. All bumbling conjurers, clumsy squires, no talent bards, and cowardly thieves in the land will be preemptively put to death. My foes will surely give up and abandon their quest if they have no source of comic relief. You bastard! No.
It just ruins the action movie. You
No.
can't have an action movie without comic relief, meaning the hero will fail. It's genius.
Fucking genius. Okay, anyway.
Number 31. All naive, busty tavern wrenches in my realm will be placed with surly, world-weary waitresses who will provide no unaccepted reinforcement and or romantic subplot for the hero or his sidekick.
Has that ever happened in any like movie, video game, or?
I don't know.
It makes sense, but I think I don't know when the situation came up. But I guess
Lord of the Rings, I think.
there were busty tavern wenches in Lord of the Rings.
I don't know, because I never ran into that situation.
Okay, anyway.
Maybe in Dungeons and Dragons?
I guess. Anyway, number 32. I will not fly into a rage and kill the messenger who brings me bad news just to illustrate how evil I really am. Good messengers are hard to come by.
I know, man. Come on. There's only a few people that are willing to travel around the freaking country just to give you a message, and then you freaking kill them?
Yeah. Anyway, don't shoot the messenger, basically.
It's gonna bite you in the butt one day.
Indeed.
Number 33. I won't require high-ranking female men.
Okay, he cut off. Number 33. I won't require high-ranking female members of my organization to wear a stainless steel bustier. Morale is better with a more casual dress code. Similarly, outfits made entirely from black leather would be reserved for formal occasions. I guess.
Wait, did you hear that?
No, I read it. You cut off, so I read it for you.
Damn it! Okay, fine. Can I get the next one then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, number 34. I will not turn into a snake. Never helps.
But didn't that help Jafar when he fought Aladdin in the Aladdin movie?
Well, look what happened to Jafar now.
Good point. Okay, number 35. I will not grow a goatee. In the old days, they made you look diabolical. Now they just make you look like a disaffected member of Generation X. Yeah, let me just put away my curly mustache and my monocle. Yes.
Shut up. Goatees were awesome.
Anyway.
But not as long as Jafar, because that's ridiculous.
Jafar just looked gay.
Okay. Number 36. I will not imprison members of the same party in the same cell block, let alone the same cell.
Oh my
If
God.
they are important prisoners, I will keep the only key to the cell door on my person instead of handing out copies to every bottom rung guard in the prison.
I have Final Fantasy VII flashbacks in my mind after hearing this. Because they were literally imprisoned in the same area next to each other. Why would you...
It's specifically pointed at that game.
Damn you, Final Fantasy VII. Okay, anyway. 37. If my trusted lieutenant tells me my legions of terror are losing a battle, I will believe him. After all, he's my trusted lieutenant. Yeah. He's your trusted lieutenant for a reason.
Come on, man. You hired me for this specific job.
I thought you were cool with me, man. I thought you were cool. Okay.
This falls along with trust my advisors.
Indeed.
Number 38. If an enemy I have just killed has a younger sibling or offspring anywhere, I will find them and have them killed immediately instead of waiting for them to grow up harboring feelings of vengeance towards me in my old age.
Yes. That, of course, is obvious. You don't want them. You don't want them to grow up and kick your ass. Okay. Number 39. If I absolutely must ride into battle, I will certainly not ride at the forefront of my Legion of Terror, nor will I seek out my opposite number among his army. Yeah, makes sense.
I would chill in the back.
I would just chill in the back, let my bitches do all the work for me.
Pop a molly and sweating.
Yeah. Number
Okay.
40.
Number 40. I will be neither chivalrous nor sporting. If I have an unstoppable super weapon, I will use it as early and as often as possible instead of keeping it in reserve.
Again, the Death Star comes to mind.
Well, technically it was operational. It's just that they just barely got off the ground with it, right?
Yeah, why didn't they... Okay, in Return to the Jedi, why didn't the Emperor just blow up the Ewoks planet?
Because the weapon wasn't ready yet, right?
No, he tricked them. He tricked the rebellion into thinking it wasn't ready, but it was really ready.
Well, I think I think the reason why is because he wanted Luke to be in the same station, and I think it was part of his master plan to get a new apprentice.
Well, Luke was on the Death Star, so you can't make that argument. And he could have blown up the planet, and that would have made Luke super pissed and made him angry enough to want to join the dark side. So why the fuck didn't he just do that?
Wait, was Luke on the planet?
Yeah, but he was on the planet for a bit, and then he turned himself in, and then the Emperor could have just blown the shit out of the planet because all he wanted was Luke anyway. So he could have just blown up the planet, and Luke would have been super pissed and angry, and maybe even joined the dark side.
Okay, yeah, just use that argument.
Yes. Okay, number 41. Once my power is secure, I will destroy all those pesky time travel devices.
Paradox!
Wait, how do you destroy all pesky time travel devices? Someone else will just make another time travel device and then just go to that time period and then stop you from destroying it or make another time travel device to go to another period.
Okay, no, here's the thing. You just kill every time travel device and every person who has knowledge of time travel. That's it.
What if someone actually learns the use of time travel and actually...
Because if they do that, they'll just go back to the time to stop you from rising to power.
I guess. Okay, anyway.
Number 42. When I capture the hero, I will make sure I also get his dog, monkey, ferret, or whatever sickling cute little animal capable of untying rope and filching keys happen to follow him around.
Pikachu comes to mind.
Big Pikachu, die.
Pikachu.
Dude, if he had a Pikachu and he was captured, that's like a ferret that could snatch keys or untie ropes, and that could electrocute the fuck out of you.
Well, whatever.
It's crazy.
It is. Okay, number 43. I will maintain a healthy amount of skepticism when I capture the beautiful rebel, and she claims she's attracted to my power and good looks, and will gladly betray her companions if I just let her in on my plans. Yeah, obvious rule is obvious.
Yeah, I would totally kill her.
Or at least, not believe her.
That or trick her.
Yeah, trick her, or that's why you give her false plans and to trick her into thinking she knows your plans, but that's when you spring your real plans.
Exactly. And then I shoot her in the head.
Then shoot her in the head. Okay, anyway. Number 44.
I will only employ bounty hunters who work for money. Those who work for the pleasure of the hunt tend to do dumb things, like even the odds to give the other guy a sporting chance.
Yeah, that does come to mind, yes.
You had one job. Kill him.
Then you get
What
paid.
are you doing?
But I wanted to enjoy the hunt. No!
Fuck your shit. I'm giving you money. That's good enough motivation.
Okay.
Okay, number 45.
I will make sure I have a clear understanding of who is responsible for what in my organization. For example, if my general screws up, I will not draw my weapon, point at him and say, "Here is the price of failure," then suddenly turn around and kill some random underling. Because that random underling might have been doing something important.
Yeah, can you imagine that? And here's the price for failure. Pew! Ah!
Sir, you
Damn
just shot the pilot.
Son of a bitch!
We're going down. Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 46.
If an advisor says to me,
Okay, cut off. If an advisor says to me, "My liege, he is but one man. What can one man possibly do?" I'll reply this and kill the advisor. Yeah, for obvious reasons, guys. You gotta... Sometimes that's the one time you don't listen to your advisor, when they say something stupid like that. Okay, let's wait for a second for him to come back, and we'll continue this. But in the meantime, I'm going to read number 47. If I learn that a callow youth has begun a quest to destroy me, I will slay him while he is still a callow youth, instead of waiting for him to mature and then kick your ass. Exactly. Number 48. I will treat any beast which I can throw through magic or technology with respect and kindness. Thus, if the control is ever broken, it will not immediately come after me for revenge. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I read 3, so you read 3 now.
Alright. Number 49. If I learn the whereabouts of the one artifact which can destroy me, I will not send all my troops out to seize it. Instead, I will send them out to seize something else and currently put a want ad in the local paper.
I know this isn't the same thing, but you know, in The Dark Knight Rises, when Commissioner Gordon sent all the cops down into the freaking tunnels, he didn't have to. Why did he do that? He could have just sent like a small squad to just smoke him out or something.
Oh, Christopher Nolan.
Oh, Christopher Nolan. Anyway.
Okay. Number 50. My Mankeys will have their own special operating system that will be completely incompatible with standard IBM and Macintosh PowerBooks.
Makes sense, I guess.
Prevent hackers, damn it.
Yes. Okay, number 51.
If one of my dungeon guards begins expressing concern over the conditions in the beautiful princess's cell, I will immediately transfer him to a less people-oriented position.
Yeah, because you don't want your dumb guards getting concerned of your prisoner and then breaking them out.
I would employ him to shovel the shit from the barnyard.
Yes. Or at least plug my toilets.
Gross.
Okay, number 52. I will hire a team of board-certified architects and surveyors to examine my castle and inform me of any secret passages and abandoned tunnels that I might not know about. Yeah, basically know your fucking castle. You don't want your prisoners escaping through paths that even you didn't know about. Are you still there? Okay. Give him a second, he'll come back. Anyway, number 53. If the beautiful princess that I capture says, "I'll never marry you," do you hear me? Never! I will say, "Oh well," and then kill her. Okay, that seems pretty damn basic. I guess if she doesn't want to marry you, then boom, just kill her. Yeah, that would screw up all the heroes who are trying to rescue the damsel in distress. Number 54. I will not strike a bargain with a demonic being and attempt to double-cross it. It's simply because I feel like being contrary. Yeah, if you strike a deal with a demonic being, it means you can't do the shit yourself. So why would you want to double-cross someone who is more powerful than you in every way and can destroy you with all of their power? It doesn't make any fucking sense. We're at number 50,
What number am I on?
55.
Okay. D4 and oddball psychotics will have their in my Legion of Terror.
Hello? Okay, he cut off again. However, before I send them out on important covert missions that require tact and subtlety, I will first see if there's anyone else equally qualified who will attract less attention. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Oh, number 56. I'll let him read this, because this is probably the most important rule, I see. Give him a minute, guys. He'll be back. In the meantime... Wow, that's a funny rule. Just give him a second, guys. He'll be back. Sorry for the inconvenience. Wow, it's like 30 minutes already into this. That's nice. It's not even just us talking about this shit. Well, whatever. Okay, he's back, guys.
Okay, what number am I on?
I thought you might want to read 56.
Okay. The Legions of Terror will be trained in basic marksmanship. Anyone who cannot learn to hit a man-sized target at 10 meters will be used for my target practice.
Otherwise known as the Stormtrooper rule. Yeah, teach your subjects how to aim, guys.
Either that, or like start lobbing grenades.
Grenade! Fuck! Okay. Number 57. Before employing any captured artifacts or machinery, I will carefully read the owner's manual.
I don't know about the artifact bit, but I can understand the machinery bit.
Yeah, you gotta know how to function your machinery, guys.
Ha ha ha! I have finally captured the Star of Death! Now I gotta learn how to use this.
Okay, the manual says...
Page 1.
Start turning it on. I just want to imagine you.
Owner's manual and an artifact. Okay, sure, why not? Because fuck logic, right?
Hey, don't you know? A past civilization is more advanced than a new civilization. Everyone knows that.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but still. Okay, 58. If it becomes necessary to escape, I will never stop to pose dramatically and toss up a one-liner.
Because I need to escape, not give him a chance to die.
Maybe we should split up.
Oh, shut up. Fuck this shit, I'm going home. Okay, look, number 59, I will never build a sentient computer smarter than I am.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
I'll just have a regular computer.
A regular computer.
One where I can watch porn all the time. Giggity.
Giggity. Number 60. My 5-year-old child advisor will also be asked to decipher any code I am thinking of using if he breaks the code in under 30 seconds. It will not be used. Note, this also applies to passwords.
He knows my password.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Dang it.
Damn it.
It was so foolproof.
It was fucking foolproof. How did he figure it out? Okay, your turn.
Number 61.
We're almost halfway there.
If my advisors ask, why are you risking everything on such a mad scheme? I will not proceed unless I have a response that satisfies them.
So I'm just gonna stand there thinking about a response while they're just.
Well, I need to make sure it's not mad. Because I don't want there to be a chance of failing or everything backfiring on my face.
I guess. Number 62. I will design fortress hallways with no alcoves or protruding structural supports, which intruders could use for cover in a firefight. Okay?
Duh.
Makes sense.
Shout out to Star Trek.
Yeah.
Number 63. Bulk trash will be disposed of in incinerators, not compactors. And they will be kept hot, with none of that nonsense about flames going through accessible tunnels at predictable intervals.
Yeah, okay. Number 64. I will see a competent psychiatrist and get cured of all extremely unusual phobias and bizarre compulsive habits which could prove to be a disadvantage. I don't know how often that comes up, but yeah, it makes sense.
No! Spiders! My one weakness!
A legion of spiders!
No!
Oh, a spider. Okay.
I have a bad compulsion of kicking myself in the foot whenever I hear the word corduroy.
Corduroy.
Oh no!
Fuck, I've been defeated.
Have you corduroy?
No. Okay, anyway.
Number 65. If I must have computer systems with publicly accessible terminals, the maps they display on my complex will have a room clearly marked as the main control room. That room will be the execution chamber. The actual main control room will be marked as sewage overflow containment.
Fooled you. Number 66. My security keypad will actually be a fingerprint scanner. Anyone who watches someone press a sequence of buttons or dusts the pad off for fingerprints and subsequently tries to enter by repeating that sequence will trigger the alarm system. Yes. Makes fucking sense. Let's see. Number 67. Are you still there? Okay, he cut off again. No matter how many shorts we have in the system, my guards will be instructed to treat every surveillance camera malfunction as a full-scale emergency. God damn it, Snake would never be able to go through an entire game if that happened. Okay, number 6. Oh, you can do number 68 then.
Number 68. I will spare someone who saved my life sometime in the past. This is only reasonable as it encourages others to do so. However, the offer is good one time only. If they want me to spare them again, they better save my life again.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Okay, I'll take number 69 again.
Yeah.
All midwives will be banned from the realm. All babies will be delivered at stay-approved hospitals. Orphans will be placed in foster homes, not abandoned in the woods to be raised by creatures of the wild.
I don't know how often that comes up, but, okay.
Damn you, Princess Mononoke.
Did that happen in Princess Mononoke? I haven't seen that movie in, like, so long.
You need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I'm sure I could stream it.
Okay, I'll do 70.
Okay.
When my guards split up to search for intruders, they will always travel in groups of at least 2. They will be trained so that if one of them disappears mysteriously while on patrol, the other will immediately initiate an alert and call for backup instead of quizzically peering around a corner.
Hey, look, it's Batman.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
Sound the alarm!
That's not gonna stop him. He's Batman. Fuck. Number 71. If I decide to test the lieutenant's loyalty and see if he/she should be made a trusted lieutenant, I will have a crack squad of marksmen standing by in case the answer is no. Okay. I guess.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? 72.
72. If all the heroes are standing together around a strange device and begin to taunt me, I will pull out a conventional weapon instead of using my unstoppable super weapon on them.
Yeah, because apparently if they're going to do that, they have a counter against your very powerful super weapon that's supposed
But not against my pistol.
Fuck. Especially if they're standing together. That's even more a sign of just shoot me.
This is too convenient.
Yeah. I don't know how often that situation comes up, but okay. 73. I will not agree to let the heroes go free if they win a rigged contest, even though my advisors assure me it's impossible for them to win.
Because that's just plain stupid.
It's fucking retarded. 74.
When I create a multimedia presentation of my plan designed so that my 5-year-old advisor can easily understand the details, I will not label the disc Project Overlord and leave it lying on top of my desk.
Okay.
Instead, I will leave a copy of Pui Tang on top of my desk.
Yeah, Pui Tang.
But label it Project Overlord.
And then that will fool them. Number 75. I will instruct my Legion of Terror to attack the hero en masse instead of standing around waiting while members break off and attack one or two at a time. Yes!
Just bum rush him.
Just freaking bum rush his ass. 76.
If the hero runs up on my roof, I will not run up after him and struggle with him in an attempt to push him over the edge. I will also not engage him at the edge of a cliff. In the middle of a rope bridge over a river of molten lava is not even worth considering.
Obvious rule is obvious. 77. If I have a fit of temporary insanity and decide to give the hero the chance to reject the job as my trusted lieutenant, I will retain enough sanity to wait until my current trusted lieutenant is out of earshot before making the offer. Yeah, you don't want your lieutenant hearing that you're going to make another lieutenant. And then he's just going to betray you and then defeat you at the end of the whatever is happening. Okay.
If I have a temporary fit of temporary sanity.
Indeed. 78.
I will not tell my Legion of Terror, and he must be taken alive. The command will be, and try to take him alive, if it's reasonably practical.
Yeah, if he's killing off all your soldiers, I don't think you want to take him alive anymore.
Good.
79. If my Doomsday device happens to come with a reverse switch, as soon as it has been employed, it will be melted down and made into limited edition commemorative coins. Okay. Number 80.
If my wicked fail to eliminate the hero, send out my best troops instead of wasting time with progressively stronger ones as he gets closer and closer to my fortress.
That would suck at the beginning of an RPG. Send the level 90. Send your level 90 guards to kill the level 1 hero.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. No one would win any RPGs anymore. Number 81. If I am fighting with the hero atop a moving platform, have disarmed him, and I'm about to finish him off, and he glances behind me and drops flat, I too will drop flat instead of quizzically turning around to find out what he saw. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would accidentally turn around on compulsion.
Like, what's that? Boom. Your face gets blown off. 82.
I will not shoot at any of my enemies if they are standing in front of a crucial support beam to a heavy, dangerous, unbalanced structure.
Yeah, of course, because you don't want your structure to go down with you with it. Number 83. If I'm eating dinner with the hero, put poison in his goblet, then have to leave for the table for any reason, I will order new drinks for both of us instead of trying to decide whether or not to switch with them. Yeah, you don't want to accidentally kill yourself with the very poison of your goblet, dumbass.
Shut up.
Yeah, okay. 84.
I will not have captives of one sex guarded by members of the opposite sex.
Obvious rule is obvious. Yeah, you don't want your female guard to guard the rugged hero, do you?
Or vice versa.
You don't want the manly guard to guard the female hero, who can. Either way, Dragon Age 1 comes to mind. Because there's a scene in Dragon Age 1 where you could seduce the guard and they'll just let you out.
At least I tried.
At least I tried. Okay, 85. I will not use my plan in which the final step is horribly complicated. Example, align the 12 stones of power on the sacred altar, then activate the medallion at the moment of a total eclipse. Instead, it'll be more along the lines of, push the button. Yes. Why do you villains have to make everything so complicated?
Gather 12 stones, or just push a button.
On the twilight of a full moon, when the moon pierces the night, on the night of a solar eclipse, that's when we initiate our plan. But sir, couldn't we just do this? No, shut up. It's my evil plan, and I'm gonna do it the way I fucking want to. Okay. Number 86. I will make sure that my Doomsday device is up to code and properly grounded. Yeah, that makes sense. 87.
My vats of hazardous chemicals will be covered when not in use. Also, I will not construct walkways above.
Yeah, but if that didn't happen, then we wouldn't have the Joker now, would we?
Shut up.
88. If a group of henchmen fails miserably at a task, I will not berate them for incompetence and send them the same group out to try the task again. Yeah. Because if Team Rocket comes to mind, even though they're not being sent by an evil overlord, they're just kind of capturing Pikachu just for the hell of it.
Because fuck logic, right?
Fuck logic. 89.
After I capture the hero's super weapon, I will not immediately disband my legions and relax my guard, because I believe whoever holds the weapon is unstoppable. After all, the hero held the weapon, and I took it from him.
Exactly. Yeah, don't disband your legions of terror just because you believe that you have all the power in the world. Keep them as backup, man. Number 90. I will not design my main control room so that every workstation is facing away from the door. Okay.
Cameras.
I guess. 91.
I will not ignore the messenger that stumbles in exhausted and obviously agitated until my personal grooming or current entertainment is finished. That might actually be important.
Yes, of course. Fucking evil villains have to groom themselves before initiating their evil plan to take over the world. I guess so. Okay, what number is this?
92.
Okay, we're almost done. If I ever talk to the hero on the phone, I will not taunt him. Instead, I will say that his dog perseverance has given me insight on my futility of my evil ways, and that if he leaves me alone for a few months of quiet contemplation, I will likely return to the path of righteousness. Heroes are incredibly gullible in this regard. Yeah, if you're talking to someone who's purely innocent, yeah, they'll fall for it. They'll fall for it. 93.
If I decide to hold a double execution of the hero and an underling who failed to betray me, I will see to it that the hero is scheduled to go first.
That sucks. Your party's trying to bust you out, but they haven't gotten here yet. Oh, just gotta kill you now. Game over. Fuck. 94. When arresting prisoners, my guards will not allow them to stop and grab a useless trinket of pure sentimental value. Because that means they're just gonna come back, beat the shit out of all your guards, and take back their useless trinket for some reason. Okay, that makes sense. Number 95.
Dungeons will have its own qualified medical staff complete with bodyguards. That way, if a prisoner becomes sick and his cellmate tells the guard it's an emergency, the guard will fetch a trauma team instead of opening up the cell for a look.
You know, Metal Gear Solid comes to mind.
Yep.
Number 96. My door mechanisms will be designed so that blasting the control panel on the outside seals the door, and blasting the control panel on the inside opens the door, not vice versa. Fuck, he blasted the door. It opens. Star Wars comes to mind.
Yep.
Yeah. 97.
My dungeon cells will not be furnished with objects that contain reflective surfaces or anything that can be unraveled.
Any comment on that, or?
Nope.
Okay. Number 98. If an attractive young couple enters my realm, I will carefully monitor their activities. If I find they are happy and affectionate, I will ignore them. However, if circumstances have forced them together against their will and they spend all their time bickering and criticizing each other except during their intermittent occasions when they are saving each other's lives, at which point they are hints of sexual tension, I will immediately order their execution.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I can't understand this rule.
I don't know.
Okay, moving on then. 99.
Any data file of crucial importance will be padded to 1.45 megabytes in size.
What is it? What will that do?
Because if they have to download the plans, it's going to take forever.
Ah, I see. Okay, and this is the last rule we're going to do for this particular list, so... Number 100! Finally, to keep my subjects permanently locked in a mindless trance, I'll provide each of them with free, unlimited internet access.
Yay! But they also must be top quality, too.
It has to be good internet connection. Otherwise...
I will give you all internets, but only by AOL.
Fuck!
Dial-up, sorry.
Fuck you, I'm quitting.
Ah, damn it.
Now where am I gonna find all these evil henchmen to do my bidding now? Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this epic reading of an Evil Overlord list. We'll be doing the others some other time, so be sure to rate, comment, subscribe. We'll be going back to Fire Emblem now. Or, well, we'll be going to any other playthrough that's in the works right now. So, rate, comment, subscribe. See you later. Bye.